Hey nerds, Wade Wilson here. I was just going to go ahead and check in with you here and let you know that questline this week has been uh, kind of canceled. We didn't have the right schedule for me and Mousepad to be able to do a full episode, but we did have Angelus submit his game releases of the week, so I wanted to go ahead and do a quick video giving you an update on that and allowing his game releases to be released to you. Mousepad and I are planning on going ahead and doing an episode this week. It'll probably be out on Tuesday or Wednesday, along with another game releases from Angelus. I can't really discuss this by myself, so I am going to go ahead and just toss it to Angelus for his game releases, and I will close out the video after that. So here you go, Angelus.
Thanks, Wade. Thanks, Mousepad. This is Angelus here with the new video game releases for this week. So there's actually quite a bit coming out this week with two huge featured games as well. I'm going to go ahead and get right in. On the 3DS this week, we only have one release. It's on the eShop, and that's going to be Mega Man Extreme 2. If you haven't noticed, they were doing a Mega May thing where they were releasing a new Mega Man or old Mega Man, whatever you want to say, each week on the eShop for the 3DS. So that's going to go ahead and conclude that. The next big thing that we have for the PS3 is going to be a new Ace Combat game. Ace Combat Infinity is going to be a free-to-play. Ace Combat is going to have single-player and online multiplayer, so be sure to check that out if you like that series. The next thing I'm going to go ahead and go into is the Vita releases for the week. Another good week. They had a slow week last week after a few good weeks in a row, and they're back at it this week. The first thing is Monster Mon Piece, and that's going to be a digital game. That's a anime-style online card game. Looks pretty neat. It's like fantasy dragons and enemies, but it's all done in anime style, so that looks pretty cool. The next thing is Lemmings Touch. Any Lemmings fan, they're redoing a lot of things. This is going to be digital only. It's going to be just a lot of new ways to play with touchscreen and a lot of new levels and everything. The next big release for the Vita is Mine Zero. This is going to be digital and retail, and this is a dungeon crawling fantasy RPG featured around high school students. So not really the audience that I would say that some of the other dungeon crawlers have, especially some of their recent releases that are a little bit better, broader range at least, but it does look pretty neat. The battles look pretty cool. And lastly for the Vita is the Sly Cooper Collection. That's going to be digital and retail as well. Those of you that have it on the PS3, not a whole lot of reason to get it unless you want to play it on the go, but if you don't already own it, I would say that's the definitive way to get it. That way you can, game on the go, in the bed, all that good stuff. I love playing on the Vita personally, so pretty excited about that. The next thing I'm going to go to is the Wii U releases of the week. So you have two, and one of them, it's an indie game. It's called Gravity Badgers. It used to be on PC, Android, iPad, iPhone, all that good stuff. It's indie action games coming to the Wii U, which is a good sign. They're having a better relationship with the indie developers lately, which has been making the eShop for the Wii U a lot better. It's been having a lot more games come to it, some of which you can't even get on the Xbox or the PlayStation. So great job there. Lastly, which is my favorite game coming out this week, and that's Mario Kart 8. That's coming out on the 30th. I know everyone's going to be talking about Watch Dogs. Hey, the game looks amazing. I'm excited for that too, but Mario Kart 8 is going to be a system seller for the Wii U. I really think it's going to make a lot of people that don't own the Wii U go out and buy it, and people that do already have it obviously are going to buy it up like crazy. Every Mario Kart game,
us.
yeah, every Mario Kart game has been amazing. There has not been a bad Mario Kart game. I played the demo of this one. This one, in my opinion, is going to be the best of the series. You can go underwater, you can glide, you get to customize your vehicle a little bit. It looks amazing. If you watch it in slow motion, you see the mustache when you're turning around in corners, going up and down, the detail that's put into it. The Wii U is a beast when it's used properly. A lot of these third-party developers go in, they port something over, add a gamepad feature, and they're done for the day. But the development teams that actually utilize it, it's amazing. And I think Deus Ex, the director's cut, showed that. Some of the other games have showed that. But first party is always going to get the most out of it, same way Sony does with the PlayStation. And I think when people see Mario Kart 8, they're going to realize they underestimated the Wii U. Super excited. I'm going to go and pre-order that in a couple of days to make sure I get the pre-order bonus. I think you get a poster if you get it at GameStop. If you get it at Best Buy, they give you like a $10 gas credit, something like that. So lastly is the multi-platform huge release of the week, which is Watch Dogs. That's coming on PS4, PS3, 360, Xbox One, and PC. The Wii U edition is actually coming out in the fall. They don't have a release date set for it yet. It's going to have exclusive features, ways to use the gamepad. The rumor is the cell phone that you have in the game is going to be touchscreen on the gamepad. They're going to be adding exclusive things that's only going to be on the Wii U. So yeah, the Xbox One and PS4 version will probably look better. I think the Wii U version is going to be the definitive version if you can wait for that. If not, get it on one of those now and get the Wii U version later. Can't hurt. Alright, that's it for the game releases. Lastly, I'm going to do the featured game of the week. This week, it's going to be Far Cry 3. And essentially Far Cry 2 as well, but I have that digitally, not on disc. But the reason I'm saying Far Cry 3 is it took the series to a whole new level. Far Cry 2, great game, especially Part 2. But they weren't really mainstream. It kind of had a cult following, few people liked it here and there. If Far Cry 3 had not done well enough, this series would not have continued. But this game was the first mainstream game in the series. The recent announcement of Far Cry 4 is why I'm featuring Far Cry 3 as the game of the week. If you have not played it, you're doing yourself a disservice. You need to play it immediately, and then get Far Cry 4 when it comes out later in the year. But that's it. That's all I have. I'll go ahead and send it back to Wade and Mousepad.
Okay, thank you, Angelus. I did get Watch Dogs, and I have been playing it for probably about 2 hours. I've gotten into it. It's a great game, but if I had a Wii U, I would definitely be getting that Mario Kart 8. And it probably is going to be a system seller, because I know that if I had the money, I would definitely be buying the Wii U just for that game. So thank you for that, Angelus. And again, we will have an episode up sometime this week. And it'll be a full episode with a nerdy movie release and a discuss this segment. So until then, I'm Wade Wilson, and I'm sorry about the lack of posts from me. It's been a very busy week, and our schedules are just not coinciding here recently, so I do apologize for that. But we'll see you next week.